iOS 18 has been out now for 6 months, and there are still so many hidden features in it that I know I use some of these personally all the time, and people are just so in shock when they see me using them or when I just talk about them, and they really had no idea. So let's talk about my top 6 or 7 so far that I use a lot. The first one is the ability to record music while taking a video. So to do this, all you have to do is have music playing, whether it be from a music app or a Spotify app. So if you go ahead and go into Apple Music and press play, and then go ahead and open up your camera, all you have to do is go ahead and start recording, and then you'll hear the video playback. Now, unfortunately, I cannot play this back for you as an example just because of the copyright, but try this out and let me know your thoughts, because there's no longer that disconnect when you would try to record a video and then it would stop the music and then resume the music when you finished. It was just a lot. Apple doesn't do that anymore. They now just let you record the music freely and hear it back in your video. And I just think this allows you to be in the moment more, as you're not stopping the music or interrupting. You're just hitting record and going. Now, while we're talking about video recording, the next, probably my favorite feature you could do is the ability to pause your video recording. So when you're, again, in the camera and you start a video, you'll now notice on the left side of the screen, there is a new pause button. Once you hit that, that'll switch the film to now say pause, and then to resume, all you have to do is click again where that red dot is, and it'll go ahead and restart your recording exactly where it was. So if you need to move something out of the way, hide something, really do whatever, you can do it without having to edit the video together later. So now, customization on the lock screen. So besides the widgets and the clock that we have known and loved, all right, so if we go ahead and press on the lock screen and hit customize, you can now pick your lock screen, and then at the bottom, you'll now notice you can actually take out the flashlight and camera. I personally have actually just left these because I feel like for habit, I'm just so used to hitting flashlight and camera. Although, now you can change them to really whatever you want. If it's a control center toggle, most apps have it, so you can make it your Snapchat camera, your Instagram camera, start your car, do so many things. And now on your home screen, to edit your app icons, all you have to do is go ahead and press and hold, go to edit at the top left now, and hit customize. Here you can pick between light, which is the default, dark, which is the new dark mode, and if you want your background to be shown or tinted, automatic, as I use, which will go, light when you have dark mode on, and it'll go light when you have light mode on and dark when you have dark mode on, or just with the sunset like I have it set, or you can pick tinted. So based on my wallpaper, Apple feels this pink vibe would really go nicely, and I kind of don't disagree with them. I really do like this myself. So we're gonna leave it at that for now. We talked about Control Center. Control Center got another big overhaul with iOS 18, and I'm all here for it. So if we go ahead and start a recording, you'll notice that my Control Center, while it does look very simple, there are now multiple pages for it. So you have your favorite controls, your music controls, your lighting controls, and then your connectivity pages. But if you don't like these or want to edit them, all you have to do is just press and hold and edit, and then you can remove a toggle, adjust the toggle size and make it bigger. So let's say I want my notes to be bigger as an icon like that. I can now do that, and I really like this, although personally I keep it, as I said before, very simple, as it just worked for me for years this way, and I don't really feel a need to change it. But for example, people have seen how I have my lights here at the bottom, and it's kind of that longer bar, and personally, I really like that, as it's just a quick tap, and now the lights turn on, tap, now the lights turn off, and it just makes my life easier. Now, the Apple Intelligence features that are here that I really use a lot is, number one, cleanup. This is the ability to just go in and edit your pictures, and yes, I know there are other apps and other companies that do it better, but because Apple is doing it on device, you don't get the greatest experience, but it is okay enough if you want to remove someone out in the background, or a plug or something that you don't want anyone to see. It does do a good enough job. You also get visual intelligence, so this is coming to any iPhone that supports Apple Intelligence with 18.4, but until then, you're going to need a 16 device or later, and to access this, you just have to press and hold your side button, and then you can just take a picture of anything using visual intelligence, and it'll be able to go ahead and tell you what it is, or you can ask a question about it. But probably my most favorite Apple Intelligence feature has been Genmoji. I have created so many emojis, and this is just really allows you to make whatever emojis you want. And I'm all here for Genmoji just because of the fact that I no longer have to wait for Unicode to add support. Unfortunately, though, that means your Genmojis are not going to work everywhere. But I'm okay with that, because when I'm texting my friends and I want to find that perfect emoji that encapsulates how annoyed I am or how upset I am or however I'm feeling, I can now do that. Here's one of my favorite. It's the annoyed emoji I made, and it's just someone folding their arms with an annoyed face, and I like that. It's really been nice to have these emojis for those situations. This is also, again, only available on Apple Intelligence, but if you have an Apple Intelligence device, any of them, Genmoji will carry across all of them. So if you make them on your Mac that has Apple Intelligence, you still have them on your iPhone. You just won't be able to create from them. But let me know what your thoughts are on iOS 18. Do you have any other hidden features I haven't mentioned here? Because there are so many more. And let me know with a comment down below if you do. And while you're down there, if you want to hit like and subscribe, I'd appreciate that as well. And I want you to remember that today's a good day to make a great day, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Peace.